Hello everybody and welcome back to Misery. Today's video is going to be different because we've spent so much time building this specific little base up. And it's a nice little base. But today's Misery video, we're going to be starting a hardcore run today. And that means a fresh save completely. So look here, we got ourselves a whole new base, empty equipment, or just empty pockets. Just we're naked. We're completely naked. Well, I mean, aside from our boots, our camo pants, and our striped shirt. We're pretty much naked. And this is our base now. No more wardrobes, no more guns, no more tools, no more supplies. Just 5 flashlights, some garbage, and whatever we're going to get when we go upstairs. Now, what is the difference between hardcore and regular mode? Some of you may be asking. Well, in this mode, death is permanent. The second I die, I lose. I lose all the progress, everything that I do up into this point. So, I'm going to hop through that door. We're going to gather our beginning supplies. We have 1 minute to do it. And if we don't make it, we're dead. Challenge over. And we're going to have to try to survive as long as we can. In normal mode, I was able to survive 52 zones. Now, in this one, hard mode, things may be a little different. I'm going to attempt to survive 50 zones without dying. And as you know, if I do die, it's perma-dead. So if I don't make it back in time, if I end up getting grabbed by one of the ghouls in the bunker, it's over. So let's start this game. See what we can get.
Captain! What is that? Get us out of here right now! It's pulling us in! I can't pull up on the thrusters! We're going down! Ah!
Alright, we spawned in the basement. We have 1 minute. We gotta grab what we can. Hope for the best. Plastic, I'll take it. Alright, 15 seconds is up. Food, water, in here. More food, upstairs. We need to go upstairs. I desperately need... We'll equip the helmet. Let's see if we can find ourselves some sort of clothing. That is not clothing. This is not looking good. 30 seconds left. Okay, what can we find? What can we find? Water bottle. Grab. Guys, this is not looking good. I haven't found a single article of clothing that we can wear. Searching here. Shoot. Equip. Grab. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay. All right. This is going to have to work. Okay, so we are officially back in our base. We are at the first zone of this run. I am going to be letting you all know right now that I am going to be using every single trick that I have ever learned from my time playing Misery. So even if it's an exploit or a little bit of cheese, it's going to happen. And you can disagree with it, you can agree with it, but considering the fact that I could die at any moment, I'd rather give myself the best fighting chance possible. So right now we're gonna head into the first. We're gonna grab all of our outdoor stuff because Misery does give you some freebies right off the bat. Oh, right. Drop the suitcase. We didn't get like anything crazy as far as clothing goes. This field jacket has okay space for carry weight, but it isn't really protective at all. At least in my experience. The military, or the other one, the padded one, is way better. It has like 100 durability. But, anyways, every time you spawn in, if you've never played the game before, a cabinet usually spawns right there, which is great storage. If you come over here, you'll find yourself a free car battery, which you can use to help power your generator. Game is generous enough to give you one wire, or one cable, one generator, and one splitter. Now, still can't really use it right now, so we're just going to ignore it. I'm going to grab my briefcase, and we're going to head out into the zone and hope for the best. We didn't really get any weapons per se, so breaking boxes is now going to be an impossible. We're just going to have to hope for the best. Alright, so now we're in our first zone, and you know what? I'm going to say it. Spawning right here with this is probably the best case scenario for a beginner player. Oh, I see some bandits over there. Because this is where our first little cheese moment comes in. Hate me all you want. This little tower, see that? You can search the stash. You don't even need to do the jump puzzle to get this stuff. There's a PPSH right there. Jump. Of course. Alright, we're gonna drop this. I've got the time to waste to get this. And that's mine. And right there, that's just a stack of bullets. A full stack. It's supposed to be a reward for the jump puzzle, but I mean, we're technically jumping to get it. Alright, got it. Now we're going to drop it. I don't know why I did that. Pick it up. Nice. We're making great time already. Alright. Rip out the magazine, put the bullets in. And now we at least have some semblance of self-defense out here in the zone. Hardcore is already letting me know that there is a lot more little orbs. Alright, let's grab what we can. We got a chocolate. That's a good find. Food is always going to be necessary out here. Radioactive water, something I don't... Ooh, backpack. That's a good find. I don't need anything else in here. Let's move. Of course, when we're in this area, we're going to want to watch our radiation and our sanity. Radiation's going to start going up once we come over here because this is a spot that has a good amount of supplies, but is also dangerous. We're going to take... Oh, dude. Dude, I need that. I need that. There we go. Now, the reason why we're going to take the bandit leathers is mainly because it gives us a slight advantage with radiation resistance. Now, we'll have to put it on first, but the field jacket just has better inventory space right now. Alright, this guy. Alright, so the zone has only... I don't know where I was going with that thought, guys. I'm sorry. Like, my brain's just like, hey, 20 thoughts at once. Let's kill these guys. Alright, bandits down. Free supplies. That's all that really means. Let's see. Can I fit more random garbage in here? Nope. What do we got? He actually had money on him. That is a fantastic find this early. Search the car. Wood. Alright, we got wood and plastic. That is amazing for us. And I will show you why when we get back to base. So far, we're getting a really good pull as far as supplies goes. I'll take these vodkas too if I can help it. Okay, that's full. Oh, this actually has decent space in it. Maybe we can fit more stuff. Alright, let's get these other vodkas if I can. A little deep in there. There we go. I don't need the other stuff. As much as I'd like some melee weapon perchance. Can I wouldn't recommend doing that, especially in hardcore mode, but I just wanted to test and see if I could, and the answer has been given to me. Now, let's go find some other supplies. Obviously, I'm going to hug the wall right now, because I don't know how long the zone is going to last for. Dude, are we, like, pulling a really good start right now? Because I'm counting 4 random gnomes, and I know I have vodka on me. Alright, so realistically, we're going to want to get in there. That's going to be the spot that has some goodies. I don't mind blasting a little bit just to see what we can find in here. Soviet rig. Can I not? We're going to unequip that. Close. Equip. We're actually very lucky right now. I'm not seeing our radiation going up. I think before it would. But, ooh. 25, but it does... Attacks against minor damage. This has just got average item storage. Oh, man, now I have to make a decision. I feel like the field jacket's going to be better because it's got the 3 rows compared to the other stuff. Of course, I can take that jacket and sell it. But here we go. Now we have a baseball bat. I'm glad I came over here. Let's condense a little bit. What we're really kind of hoping for here is... Okay, can I... Yeah, there we go. Is that we can walk away with some gnomes. So... just gonna pick them up. And you got a little gnome in my inventory now. That's good. I'm gonna move these over. I think we can walk away with 2 gnomes right now. Let's just grab one. Hey, little guy. I'm not sure if this start is a little broken or not. A hunter's knife would be really good right now. Saw, jar, pickles. I don't care about that. Okay. Okay. Yep, this is why we grabbed the bat. Hey, guys. The bat's actually garbage at breaking planks, so... I might just toss this thing and use the knife instead. Come on. Just a little bit more. We're just going to use it for these ones. I do like the baseball bat texture. It does look pretty nice. Like, it does look like something that would hurt if it hit you. Okay, what else do we got here? Fur coat. You know what? That's good enough for now. Let's head back to base. Wait, why is that guy... Oh. Oh, that's the guy we tried to pick up. Oh, we ran out of space for him, didn't we? Okay, let's fix that. The fuck? Okay, well... Oh, I have no room for that item. That's wonderful. Tell me more. Gimme. Trying to deprive us from our emotional support gnomes. Also, I know they're called dwarves, but listen to me. Dwarves belong in the caves. Gnomes belong in the woods. And gnomes can also grow beards. So that's the logic I'm going by when I call them gnomes, until they're deemed otherwise. I will stand on this hill and die at it incorrectly. You know, for our first looting run on a hardcore difficulty, I think we kind of walked away really good. I'm going to empty out this guy into the cupboard. I'm going to try to store food and medical supplies in here, if I can help it. You can just stand right there, and you know what? You also can just stand right there. 2 little gnome guys chilling in our base. Alright, so I'm going to turn on crafting. I think it's going to be essential for us, really early, to get ourselves some farming tools. Looks like we have enough for exactly 1 pot right now. So we're going to have to try to get more plastic and potentially more wood so we can have more. I'm hoping to get at least a couple crops up and going. It's raining right now. I'm going to go to Cerzez, and we're going to try to sell some of the equipment we have. Make a little bit of extra money. Actually, you know what? We can sell the leather jacket for now. I know it's good for exactly what you think it's good for. I'm not taking it right now. I'm making space so that I can go get us some furniture for some additional storage. I think storage early game, and I think all the other supplies are going to be very important. Also, I'm going to try to keep my eye out for deer and boar as much as I can. The second I see those guys, they're going down. Those guys are a great source of meat and money. So that's going to be the focus for them. And money is going to be really important. Let's get ourselves a third gnome. I'll pick him up. Alright, dude, we got so lucky to just be next to a village this early. Can I pick up a fridge? I think I can. What was in it? Bread? Okay, we got this too. Can I... There we go. Gnome right next to my briefcase. Drop that for now. I'll take this cupboard. Nice, nice. And pick up a nightstand. There we go. Alright, can I fit... That was funny. Alright, pick up the table. Okay, I need to make space for table. Can I fit... Of course I can't. Why would I? Haha! Dude, we took like most of the furniture in this house. Okay, let's go drop that back off. We'll come back around. There's still 2 more houses we can search. I bet there'll be at least some decent supplies and furniture there. We're going to want to be on the lookout for a sledgehammer because we're going to start getting cramped soon. That's not going to be good. I feel like I've gotten very lucky for my first day run, but getting a PPSH this early in the game probably also helps out. You know, if you think about it, guys, I'm really just saving you. Maybe I should make it a goal for myself to save as many gnomes as humanly possible. I don't know if that's a smart idea or not, but let's slap our fridge down. And now we have a really nice, big old space specifically for food. We can take all this stuff back now. I wonder if I can use radiated water to get the concrete wall mixture. We'll have to test that out. Alright, then we have a table. I don't have space to put it anywhere else right now, so we will stick it right... Oh, shit. This could be a good spot for now to stick that. Now, because I don't have all of the components I need to hook up a gas stove, or just a regular stove in general, my goal will be to essentially get a microwave, because microwaves are going to be the easiest way to cook without using fuel, whether it be charcoal or gasoline. We're at 50% for food and hunger. I think we can eat once we start grabbing stuff in the houses that we're searching. Let's start our little garden. I'm going to start right here. Of course, I don't think I've pooped on the ground recently, so I have no fertilizer to put in here. But I should be able to get some ash soon, which you could also use as fertilizer for your crops. I'm just going to take this armchair for comfort reasons. Okay, we got 2 houses to search. What do we got? House number 1. I've seen this kind of place before. Alright, let's get that. That's nothing. We can get a wall flag. Some big old flags. It's getting dark. I have failed in a way to attach a flashlight to my gun. Which you can do, by the way, if you needed a source of light without having to equip a flashlight every time. That is the way to do it. Right. On to the last house. Last house has a computer. Another bed. A fucking toy. Oh, damn. This place had fucking nothing. We are going to have to be a little wary, because at any point we can get airstriked on, and I don't really want to die in the first zone a really dumb death because I'm not paying attention. Alright. I think we still have a little bit of time. I'm not sure. But I'm going to check this house again real quick. Ideally, this wardrobe type right here usually has the best space ratios. Oh my god. What do I do? Eat the moldy cheese. There we go. Yep, there's the airstrike. We just hang out in here. Nicely done. Alright. The airstrike, to me, it always happens within like the first 10 minutes or within the first 15 minutes. So that's going to be my indicator that we're getting close to the time in which we need to get back to base. I think this was actually an extremely successful first run in the zone. I'm not even going to really do anything with a lot of this stuff right now. This is more decoration than it is utility at the moment, because I want to open this place up a little bit before I actually start planning how I'm going to organize my storage. So we'll just stack those on top of each other. Opening this up. I don't think I actually really grabbed any food out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to consume a water. Why not? Let's use the swollen condensed milk. And the swollen can of stew. The swollen can of stew again. And whatever swollen can this is. So much botulism. We're just consuming all of it. And then we'll have one of these. But for doing all of that, we did get ourselves 5 gears and 1 plastic. I'm going to hold on to the cockroach. I've been told it's a fantastic source of protein if you were to cook it. Right, little guys? Why is my vision all fucked? Looks like this is a job for cigarettes. Alright, that was... I guess we could take these pills. There we go. I mean, it got it down a little bit. I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful about how I consume random food in this game. Can I not equip a hunting knife? I will say the knives in this game, they work as tools. They're very helpful. I still hate the fact that I can't equip it as a secondary. Is that fertilizer down there? Alright, we've acquired fertilizer. We can start growing crops. We do not have wheat, so we do not technically have the infinite crop. That is extremely good for early game. Except for the fact that you have to use the wheat to craft bread if you want to make food, and bread takes up thirst. Not the most ideal source of nutrients, but fantastic for selling to the trader, as long as the dev doesn't take that away from us again. I think we still have time. No, we don't. Just as I said, oh, time. You know, everything's really quiet and peaceful. The alarms go off. But you know what that means? Us being in the bunker right now is, check our thing, we're going to be able to survive our first zone in Misery right now. Hardcore difficulty. I think we're doing pretty good so far. You guys let me know what you think. Maybe I cheesed a little too hard. Do you guys think I cheesed it too hard? Am I doing too good? Should I struggle harder? Should I, like, staple my hand to the desk so that I can't use my keyboard as effectively? The game is called Misery. Should I be miserable while I play it? Can I parkour on this? If I crouch jump, can I crouch jump on top of this guy? I can't crouch jump, can I? No, I can't. Hold on. Dang it, I want to get... maybe I gotta put a cabinet or something there. I could totally parkour on that fridge. I've decided I don't want to carry the briefcase around. I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'll just load it up with stuff. Leave it here for now. I just like having the extra space immediately, and it makes it so that I play a little bit safer. Alright, everybody. If I check my pause menu real quick, you can see that I have 1 shining down. 49 to go. We have 9 rounds in the chamber. Toastini, you need to put a flashlight on your gun. Please put a flashlight on your gun. There we go. Now we can actually see where we're going. We're going to go to Cerzez and sell the fur coat we picked up and the game box. Hand game gear. Our Game Boy. Hello, sir. Take this fur coat. And then you... take this game brick. That's what it's called. And instead of buying the plastic off him to get more crops, what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to do that. Let's go here. I can't buy seeds off this man, but I can buy water. Let's check our stats, and then we'll head out. I think we're doing pretty good with food and water. I hope we spawn in a decent zone. Let's see. I know for the first few, we're going to get the basic starting wooded field type zones. There's a lot more small buildings, not a lot of entities. It's really good to anomaly farm here if you have a Bozel, But aside from that, you're kind of limited on big searches. All right, we got ourselves another gnome village. That was unintentional, but, you know, I'm going to search the place if I can. Hold on. Last time this place gave us nothing, but... Alright, empty nightstand. And nothing here worth taking. Let's move on. We can get a desktop computer if we wanted. Nice little decoration. Like I said, I can't really do anything with that stuff right now. Some seeds, that's going to be good for us. Wardrobe. Another field jacket. That seems like a good thing to have. And an axe. Finally something we can use to help us. I'm going to take the wardrobe. Motorcycle helmet. Durable helmet provides good protection for the head against blows, fragments, and bites. We're going to wear that now. I don't want the table. Ooh, we need a carpet. Put the carpet in the field jacket. There we go. More wood. Let's search this other house real quick. Hey guys, how's it going? I can't lie. The really sleepy person who's a little unhinged right now that's running the show did consider just bag dumping all of them because they were so close to each other. I know that's messed up. I know it's not what you want to hear. I'm sorry. But that's just what my brain was telling me to do for a second. Unequip. Alright, let's see. There we go. See? You guys see the bat and the axe in the same episode. So if you're a first-timer here, you get to kind of see the difference in usable objects. Okay. Okay, where's the goods? I know where they are. They're in there. Cable. Kind of useful. Carrots, that's good. Is that another... That's a Taurus suit. Let's see that. Oh, there's a difference between the field jacket and the Taurus suit? The Taurus suit's more durable. 20 kg. The field jacket does 25. But they're both 3 rows by 6. That's not terrible. Buckshot ammo. We don't have a shotgun, but we'll take it. Spare flashlights. Oh, wait. Maybe I want... Airstrike inbound. We're in a good spot, so I'm not worried. Okay, well, you know... I just went through, and I've loaded up on supplies. We do still have some space. Let's condense a little bit. Super easy to do. Let's eat. That guy's full. Alright, we still got space to load up on stuff. Why is our sanity going down so much? Maybe I shouldn't just be randomly eating random bullshit I pick up off the ground. What's gonna get our sanity back? I know it's cigarettes. I don't think I have any on me. And I know it can't be vodka. I gave it all to the little gnomes. I guess we're gonna have to travel a little bit. You got a cigarette? No, he's got cash. That's almost as good. Where did this guy fucking come from? Some random bandit in the middle of nowhere just trying to come mess with us. I see some anomalies. What do we got over here? I actually already know what we got. I just... Okay, radiation. This is a radiation house. Alright, quick, quick, quick. This is risky. This is really risky. Cigarettes like we wanted. Bullets. We need those. More bullets. Gun parts. Ignore. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Alright, run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. We gotta chill out here till the radiation goes away. Oh, we fucked ourselves. Alright, we have time. We can kind of chill until the radiation goes down, but there is a whole gun in there worth taking. I want the vodka. I don't want another gnome right now. If you lose stamina for drinking that, do I want to? I can afford it right now. And then we can eat the chocolate to get our stamina back. Alright. What I think we should do is go in, grab that rifle, and then dip back to base, because we are in an unsafe situation. Oh, fuck. I always forget when I'm playing this game. I need to unequip before I can actually unequip. It's like a weird double thing, and I do it to myself, you know? Alright. This should be super easy. Run in, pick up, equip, grab. More gear, more gear, more gear. Give me the bullets. Alright, run, run, run. That's enough. We're good. We greeted. We're at 50%. Oh, it's still going up. Can you chill? Why is the tree thicket so thick? Alright, shit. I think he reworked how the gunplay works for bandits, because I'm noticing that headshots are really popping off on these guys. At least a lot better than they used to. Radiation. There we go, that's good. Let's kill this guy up here and then try to find our way home. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Fucking... Look at me when I'm talking to you. Beer and a drink. That's beautiful. We're gonna go try to find a wall to hug. Oh, what's that? Is that a boar? Yes, it is. Can I fit his head somewhere? Open up. Yes, I can. Dude, this is turning into, like, the best pulls that I've had in a run for a minute. This has to be, like, one of the best starts. I need to find the wall. I think it's right here. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I don't know where our starting wall is. I don't think it's that way, to be honest. So I'm going to hug the wall this way. If I'm correct, I think we're going the right way. Yeah, part of me is telling me that I'm wrong, because if I'm correct, the compass points up when we're near the door. So I think we're on the other side of the map entirely. Which means... No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm so happy I'm wrong. For once. Oh, man, I'm so glad that I'm wrong. I see a little bunker over there. I see, like, a little tunnel. I think that's one of the new areas. Well, if we have time, we'll explore it. If we don't, it's fine. I just need to get back to base and dump this load of random shit in my pocket on the ground. We got an interesting pull today. I ended up with a broken PM. I know that the price for fixing weapons is somewhat steep. I don't know if that still applies right now, but having that information in the back of my mind, I think it'd be better to just kind of not do anything with it until we can do something with it. And I'm going to try to store the rest of this junk that I picked up as well. Our thirst is getting low. Let's drink a water. And now we have enough plastic to make ourselves a second little small crop. That's great. There's a chance that somewhere in this fucking mess is poop. I'm going to keep the Mosin and not sell it for now, just in case we lose our PPSH at some point. I think the durability for hardcore for guns is different than regular. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Our helmet's at 35, 80. We haven't taken any damage in our stuff. I'm going to keep a spare outfit just in case. Let's place our wardrobe, actually, so we can actually organize our crap. I was, like, freaking out for a second. I'm like, where's the splitter? Where's the cable splitter? I put the wardrobe right in front of it. It's not letting me have the option to pick it up right now. I think it has to do with the fact that there's a big ass wardrobe sitting right in front of it. So let's fix that real quick. There we go. Now we got a way to power the incinerator, which we can use to get ourselves some ash. And some hoop. That's always good. I'm going to put the carpet down. Right there. I don't think I have room for the motion to go anywhere, so I'll just stick it in the fridge, keep it cool for a while. I wonder what it would take. Oh, we need a light bulb now in order to make lamps. We no longer just can make lamps on the fly with scrap and electronics. Maybe I shouldn't sell light bulbs anymore if I find them. I'll put that on my crafting to-do list. Because I'd like to add some more light to this place. The one light is not enough. And then we'll turn the incinerator on. I feel like maybe I should have been focusing on getting things from the zone. But I want to keep a nice, tidy, organized base, at least in the beginning. Because it's really important to me. Alright, now we got some carrots. Oh, we're all out of fertilizer for that. That's nice. They gave us 40 ash from all that garbage. And we still have a little bit of generator power left. So let's divvy up this between the two pots. I also still have other plants we can add to these pots as well. So I'm going to go run and grab those. So I noticed while eating food, a lot of the new stuff now has a lot of negative effects that I didn't remember seeing before. So I'm going to have to be growing a lot of my food fresh or hunting it. We're going to be living off the land, as they would say. Got 8 scrap. I think the next thing I want to make is a part of me wants to make a chemical station next, so that I can have an infinite seed farm, but I need 20 iron bars for that. And I only have 8 scrap right now, so that's going to be a little out of reach. It looks like we've just finished our second zone, and of course I've kind of spent most of the second zone here at base, but look, it's a little neat, it's a little organized, and I like that. Right, guys? You know, I think my top commenters, maybe I'll name the dwarves after you guys. Actually, you know what? New fun idea. For every new face I see in the comment section, I will try to add a dwarf to this pile. Right now there's 3, because I definitely know that there are going to be 3 people commenting. I know exactly who they are too. I know my base, my viewer base, my supporters. I know who you are. Not really. I just know your usernames. I'm a small enough channel I can keep track of this stuff. But any additionals, I'll have to go hunt down a gnome, and we'll have to add more gnomes to our base. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. We'll have to make a whole gnome bunk room too, where they just chill out and do gnome stuff. Alright, we are now on our 3rd shining. It says we've completed 2. So that means there's 48 more to go. And I haven't died yet. We're just going to go straight into this shop and sell these things. I almost said let's go straight to the zone. Alright. Let's see. You buy these. There we go. And then let's go sell our boar hat to this guy. It's not even a hat. It'd be kind of fun if it was a hat. Future update plan, maybe? Future update plan, give us a boar hat? Give us a deer hat? Where the heads of my enemies on top of my head? This here is the TOZ shotgun. It is the worst shotgun in the game. I've done the math in my head. There's no mathematical stats to compare the two between the sawed-off and the TOZ. But if I had to say, I think the TOZ is just not it, dude. It's not the one. What is up with the amount of orbs over here? How is How's your boy supposed to get himself some nice artifacts? Wouldn't know. They don't want me to. Alright, let's see. You. Give me some of your goods. Sewing kit. We're gonna need sewing kits. I am gonna have to stock up on that. I think I need to... Hunting vest. You can put a few items in it. It doesn't protect you at all. Can I... If I put that there, can I put the... Oh my god! Hold up. Hunting vest does 40. Soviet rig does 40, but only has 2 rows. This is the best update ever! We're never using the Soviet rig again. I'm selling that bitch. We are now... We're vested up. No bullet protection, though. That's kind of gonna suck if we get shot, but... I haven't seen the gun bandit yet, so maybe we're okay. And we're irradiating ourselves. We're literally poisoning our body with radiation as we speak. That looks dangerous. We're not going to go there. This looks like hell. I'm not going through there. I need to somehow get over there, though, because I think... You know, let's just walk through. Fuck it. Ah, look at that. It wasn't that hard. I want to go over here. I see the factory, which means there's going to be some loot. I've got my axe out, and I'm seeing more cars. Electronics. I'm on the lookout for some fucking... No, none of that. Wait, can I sell school bags? I don't remember. I'm taking it. Okay, we got ourselves the little factory. Or is it something? What does that say, guys? Is that actually real language? This isn't like, you know, wingdings where it's trying to fuck with me. Look at the spikes. Aren't they pretty? If we walk up to them real close, they'll stab us. Ow, like that. Yeah, see? All right. Free stuff over here. We got armor plates. Soviet rig we're not taking. I'm taking this free cement. And this nice big old can of gasoline. Thank you. Ow, I need the plastic. The light bulb. Dude, look at that. We're just... Ow. Okay, let's not... Let's get out of here. Ow. 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 Ow again. Oh, they really like filling me full of little holes. Pills and bandages. Broken gas mask. Need that now. Need that immediately, actually. Can you hold some of this? Open up. Open up. What do you got? Nothing? Oh, whole lot of nothing. Okay, put that there like that, right? Because the vest can hold more weight. And we condense it like that. We're so goddamn smart. And then free gun, free ammo, free stash. I'm just gonna, like I said, I will gladly exploit this game and this little bug with this specific texture if it means I have a little bit more survivability in this early stage of the game. My goal is to get to 50. Alright, let's see. Move you down here. Pick up the gun. I might sell one of these. Nicely done, Toasty. Shit, shit, shit. We're safe. This is safe. Bro didn't know what was gonna hit him. Fuck you and your bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. If I could, I would. Ow. Alright. Let's heal up. Okay, we are thirsty. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. Attachments. Rip this out. Put that in. You know, as far as money and bullets go, I think we're doing pretty good. For first episode, we're doing pretty good. I thought that we'd be a little bit more screwed. I'm gonna head back towards base, and then we can hug a wall and search like that. This was just an early trek. I wanted to get to that warehouse, get those necessary free supplies while I can. Those are such good places to farm if you're early game. Usually there's no enemies over there. And like I said, free gun, free ammo. It's not guaranteed. In my other run, I never got those. It just kind of would turn itself off. This is looking pretty good. Let's add some more seeds. I got some carrots over here. Add some more seeds. Grab these carrots. Dude, that's so good that we're getting... So now I have to wonder, now that there's rotten food in the game, we got moldy food. Swollen condensed milk, right? Does that mean that food now has a chance of going bad? Did these change? Yes, they did change. I don't fucking know. I'll have to keep an eye out and see, because if they do go bad, then that's gonna suck. I'm gonna eat some of this now instead of using it for sales, because this is the safest food in the game currently. Some of this extra supplies. I think we can slow down on grabbing electronics for a second. We're gonna primarily want to find scrap anyway. You know, since I'm already here, you know what I want to test out? We got radiated water. We go open this up, right? Does radiated water count towards building walls? Let's do a... No, radiated water does not count towards building walls. Kind of unfortunate. We have 3 bottles of this radiated bullshit and can't do anything with it. We almost have like a second kit in case we die, but I have to remind myself, death is final. Once that happens, it's over. Alright, so I hugged left, and I feel kind of unlucky with the zone squares that I've pulled, because this is a big nothing sandwich, guys. And up ahead is another big nothing sandwich. That's just... Oh! Oh, never mind. That's something. Food and some stuff we can use for decoration or sell. I'm not seeing too many buildings out here. Kind of unfortunate, because they'd be very helpful. I guess I'll go down here. I don't want to. I don't really like this, but... Oh, did he change it? It used to have, like, the anomalies on the inside. It would almost make it so going into this area was pointless, because I'd always be getting fucking stabbed. What do we got? Alright, that's it. Just 2 boxes to loot. It should be that all the interesting stuff was on the right side of the map, and I just didn't get to see any of it because I decided to go left, thinking, oh yeah, left is always the answer. Alright, I'm seeing interesting stuff. Pretty scrap and a sausage. How are we looking? I'm gonna try to condense just a tiny bit. There we go. I have to be a bit more careful. Our energy levels are going down. And if I need to make a quick getaway because of an airstrike, I'm shit out of luck. Another gnome village. Dude, I've gotten so many gnome villages this run. I guess we can search the houses. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Chocolate. We're ignoring the flashlight. Nothing. What do we got in here? Glass, I'll take it. Wheat, dude, alright, that is a good pull. That's a good pull for us. Beginner toolbox. Beginner toolbox, which can be used to repair weapons by the technician. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Weird. I haven't seen a microwave yet. Not good for us, man. Alright, bullets. Winter coat, I don't need it. Motorcycle helmet, we're good on that. Airstrike. I'm actually kind of happy the airstrike happened, guys. Let's search this house and then head back. I think we've done enough searching. second toolbox? How often are we going to need a toolbox? There's the campsite. Dude, I think we're going to actually be doing pretty good this run. I'm playing safe. I feel... I'm recording while really sleepy. This is kind of a me being sleepy recording. So, any weird word stumbling or item fumbling that you guys may notice in this video is mostly just due to my poor sleeping decision recently, where I only got 4 hours of sleep and then tried to stay up all day so I could fix my sleep schedule, like a crazy person would. But, as you can tell, for a beginning start here, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty alright. This isn't bad. Where's our light bulbs? Right there. Alright, can I craft the lamp? Oh, dude, I can craft a lamp like no other. And we have perfectly 20 iron bars. Let's see. Should we go for the sewing machine first? So that we can get ourselves that respirator? I feel like that'd be good, but the durable helmet might give us a little bit more protection, at least for a while. I mean, we have 2 of them. So, my thoughts are maybe we should just use those for a bit. Keep filling this guy up. Alright, let's put our food away. We've got some stuff going on here. We have a lot of... So if we look at the badly rusted and damaged can of stewed meat, do not eat it under any circumstances. You get minus 22 health, minus 26, plus 26 insanity, and plus 22 radiation. But look at the hunger and thirst you get back. This is more or less something that you save for an emergency. Like, you are starving to death, and you'd rather eat to live than starve and die. A small tin of fatty meat, slightly rusted and swollen, is best not to eat. I do like these item descriptions telling us swollen condensed milk, sweet Zaslathan condensed. I got it, guys. I totally got it. I read it a few times. I'm like, Slavic language. The cheeky breaky, the Russian. You know? Sweet the Slavian condensed milk. Inside is thick milk, slightly rusted and swollen, best not to eat. Are they both like that? They are both like that. They're taking up space in my fucking fridge. I'm gonna eat the rice. And then we'll drink some cream soda. Those are kind of safe bets. There we go. And then we can put our can of zucchini, slightly dented, very filling dinner. That one doesn't have any negative effects. I'm glad we found that somewhere. Rusted can of stew. It's got the same description. This is, like, funny reading these. A regular sausage, already moldy and swollen. Best not to eat. Well, we live life dangerously, brothers and sisters in the chat. I don't have a chat. I'm not streaming right now. We'll put our meat away. Put up our new little cabinet. I like my incinerator cabinets. Right on time, guys. The alarm is going off, which means we're starting to come to a close on today's episode. I think 3 to start is a pretty good number. I don't know about you guys. So next time we will have to go through, sell some stuff that we don't need, try to get our farm more optimized for the hardcore run, and hopefully we'll get a sledgehammer, or I'll have to just make one. Well, anyways, if you, and you like this video, please hit the like, dude. Please help me in the algorithm. I feel like I've been doing YouTube for like 2 years now, and YouTube doesn't want me to shine. It doesn't want me to sparkle, you know? Would you like to subscribe and see more videos? It only supports me if you do it. The YouTube algorithm will always recommend you my videos if you've made it this far. It's just going to be like, oh, you watched this video all the way through? Here's another one. But if you never subscribe, where do I benefit in all this? I don't. I guess I'm just doing this for the love of the game. I'm just always doing it. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah, he doesn't fucking know. He doesn't know what I'm saying. I don't even think he speaks the same language as me. I don't know how to speak Nomanese. Alright, guys, I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna cut myself off mid-